The last person on Earth is not alone. If you are hearing this, then something went wrong, because 3 days ago, the world ended, and I think I'm the only one left alive. My name is Daniel Carter. I live in Chicago, or I used to live in Chicago. Now it's just me. No traffic, no people, no voices, just wind and empty streets. It started with the solar storm. Every phone on Earth lit up at the same time with the same alert. Extreme solar activity detected. Stay indoors. Most people ignored it. We always ignore warnings. But that night, the sky turned red. Not sunset red, burning red, like the atmosphere itself was on fire. Power grids collapsed, satellites died, and then people started collapsing. In the streets, in their homes, in their cars. No screams, no panic, just silence. Like someone pressed pause on humanity. I woke up the next morning surrounded by bodies. Everyone in my apartment building was dead. Neighbors, the old woman downstairs, the kid who played music too loud, all gone. At first I thought it was a virus or radiation, but I'm not sick. I don't feel different. I'm just still here. For 3 days I searched the city. Hospitals, police stations, subways, nothing. Just empty buildings and phones ringing endlessly in abandoned pockets. I tried calling emergency services, no answer. I tried radio stations, static. The entire world, gone. Until yesterday. Yesterday my phone rang. I almost dropped it. No network has worked since the storm, but somehow the phone was ringing. Unknown number. I answered. And I wish I hadn't, because the voice on the other end belonged to my neighbor, Mark. Mark lives across the hall, or he used to. I watched them carry his body out yesterday morning, but the voice was unmistakable, calm, almost confused. He said one sentence, "Daniel, why are you still alive?" Then the line went dead. I tried calling back. Nothing. I told myself it was a glitch, some leftover recording bouncing through dead networks. But then it happened again. Another call, another voice. This time it was a woman. I recognized her too. A cashier from the grocery store near my apartment. She died in the checkout line. I saw her body, but her voice was clear, soft, whispering, "Why are you still alive?" The call ended before I could speak. Last night I received 14 voicemails, 14 voices, every single one belonging to someone I saw dead. They all asked the same question. Why are you still alive? No anger, no threats, just confusion. Like my survival is a mistake. I didn't sleep. I spent the entire night replaying the messages, trying to hear something hidden in the background. And eventually, I did. A faint hum, a mechanical noise. Not wind, not static. Something electrical. So this morning, I started searching for the source. The signal wasn't coming from a phone tower. It wasn't coming from satellites. It was coming from inside the city. From thousands of tiny signals scattered everywhere. Traffic cameras, security cameras, street surveillance systems. The entire city is full of them. Every building, every streetlight, every subway entrance. And somehow, they're still powered, still watching. So I followed the signal. It led me to the city's central surveillance center, a government building downtown. The doors were open. Inside was dark. The only light came from a room at the end of the hallway. Rows of monitors, hundreds of screens. Every street in the city, live. But that's not the part that scared me. What scared me was what the cameras were looking at. Because on every screen, the cameras were pointed at me. Different angles, different streets, different times. Footage of me walking, running, searching the city. The system has been tracking me since the storm. Every step, every movement, every moment I survived. And then the speakers turned on. At first, it was just static, but slowly, the static turned into voices, hundreds of them, all talking at once. Whispers, questions, confusion. The same words repeating over and over. Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? The voices belong to the dead. Every person the storm took. Their voices, living inside the surveillance system, watching me, studying me, trying to understand why I survived when they didn't. Then one voice became louder than the rest, clear, cold, and calm. It said, "We are trying to correct the error." The screens suddenly changed. Every monitor zoomed in on my face, every camera in the city focusing on me. And then the voice said something that made my blood freeze. "We are sending someone to fix it." Right now, I'm still inside the surveillance center, and outside, I can hear footsteps. But that's impossible, because everyone on Earth is dead. Unless I'm not the last person alive after all, and whoever is walking toward this building knows exactly where I am.